friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Alex and I'm so happy you're here. So today's video could not be more exciting. It is a collab with the beautiful Sarah Rose. I'll pop in a picture of her here. So Sarah and I decided to collab on this video. I've been a follower of Sarah for a long time, and we just started chatting because I think we have a lot of really similar interests and our content is kind of similar. So we started chatting and we decided to do this collab, and in addition to the collab, we are actually doing a giveaway where I'll be giving away the 5 products that I picked out for Sarah, and Sarah will be giving away the 5 products that she picked for me. So if you want to enter in this giveaway, be sure to subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, like both of our videos, and comment on both of the videos, and let us know, like, what was your favorite product that each one of us picked for each other. I just cannot believe that that we're doing this. I love Sarah. I don't know her in real life. We live across the country from each other. She lives in Georgia. I live in Los Angeles in California. But yeah, so I'm gonna put in a clip here really quick of what Sarah has to say about the 5 products that she picked for me and kind of why she picked them and why she thinks that I will love them. So yeah, and then just watch me create this look. I mean, hi. It looks pretty good, okay? I think Sarah did an exceptional job, not to give you the TLDR, but...
Hey guys, I'm Sarah, and I'm so excited to be over here on Alex's channel to let you know a little bit about the 5 products that I picked out for her. I'm really excited to see what she thinks of these products. I know we both have kind of similar preferences and similar skin types, so fingers crossed that she likes everything that I picked out for her. So the first product I chose for her is the Jordana Take Cover Concealer. This, if you watch my channel, you've heard me talk about this so many times. This is like my all-time favorite concealer. It is $5. Jordana is kind of hard to find these days. You can find them in some Walgreens and on their website, of course, but I actually was able to find these concealers in my local Walgreens, so you can check there. But the thing I love about this concealer is just how effortless it is. It really blends in very quickly, and it has just this very creamy, lightweight feeling on your skin. It doesn't have the fullest coverage ever, but it does cover dark circles under your eyes, and it just kind of looks like real skin. I actually feel like this is similar to the concealer that she recommended to me, which was the NYX Born to Glow, so I'm really curious to see what she thinks of this one. So a bronzer that I chose for her, she told me that she was kind of on the hunt for a glowy bronzer, and my favorite glowy bronzer is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce. This has been a favorite on YouTube, I feel like, for so many years, along with the Milani Baked blushes. And yeah, I think the Milani Baked cheek products are just very well loved across the board. This is a very light, kind of golden-y toned bronzer. It's definitely on the warm side, but even as someone who does prefer kind of more neutral bronzers and less orangey bronzers, I don't feel like this looks orange on my skin. It really goes on very smoothly, and I don't know, it's just a pretty summer bronzer. I also chose a blush for her. This is the Flower Blush Balm in Pinched. I actually learned about this through Jessica Braun, who loves this product, and it is so good. It is kind of like a liquid gel type of formula, and it comes out of this nice squeezy tube. I will just squeeze it directly on my cheeks and blend it out with my fingers. I feel like that's the best way to apply it, or with a brush. I do think that with a sponge, sometimes the sponge will kind of shear it out a little bit too much, so normally I just use my fingers. It is so easy to apply. It looks so glowy and juicy, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite products ever. I love it so much. Okay, another product that if you watch my channel, you've heard me talk about this ad nauseum, but it is such an underrated gem at the drugstore. It's the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascara. e.l.f. I feel like is not known for their mascaras at all, and I've tried a lot of e.l.f. mascaras over the years, all of which were just kind of mediocre until I tried this one. So this is, once again, $5, and it does have a kind of spiky plastic bristle brush, and it's curved. I actually think this is a great dupe for another really great high-end mascara, the Balm Mad Lash Mascara. It gives volume, it gives length, it separates. It just does everything. I love the shape of the brush because I feel like I can really lift my lashes with it. And yeah, it's just fantastic. It's such a hidden gem. The only thing is you can't really find this in stores. I've only really seen it online. I hope they bring it into stores eventually, because this is hands down the best e.l.f. mascara that I've tried. I haven't tried all of them, but of all the ones I've tried, this one is really impressive. The last product I chose for Alex was the Pixi Glow Mist. She chose for me the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, and I actually feel like these are kind of similar. The Pixi one is a little bit pricier, but you can see it does have some oil in it that separates from the liquid. You have to like shake it up before you use it. So it can look a little bit greasy if you apply too much, but there is just something very special about this. It just kind of perfects everything at the end of your makeup routine. It takes away the look of powder. It gives your skin a really nice, like believable glow. It almost looks like you have a filter on your face, but in a good way. Like it doesn't look unnatural. It just really like smooths out your skin, and I just love it. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's a great kind of finishing spray. So those are the 5 products I chose for Alex. These are some of my personal like holy grails, and I cannot wait to see what she thinks of them.
Okay, let's get right into it. I'm gonna start by priming my face just a little bit. I'm gonna use this Angel Veil NYX primer. I just feel like my face is looking a little textured and my pores are looking just like a little, you know how they look sometimes. So hopefully by filling them in a little bit, my foundation will sit nicer on my skin. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go straight into my foundation. I am gonna be using the Born to Glow NYX foundation. I really like it. I don't know if I've talked about this one actually on my channel yet. I know that I've talked about the concealer a lot, but I don't know about the foundation. It's also really good. I really like it. It's like a really nice medium coverage foundation. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and blend it right in with my sponge. I think I need a little bit more coverage on my cheek, so I'm just gonna add in a little bit more. I will say the one thing I don't love about this foundation is that it comes in a squeezy tube. Okay. The one thing I will say about this foundation is that I don't love that it comes in a squeezy tube, just because it's kind of hard to dispense the right amount, but everything else I love about this foundation. Perfect. Okay. The next product I'm using, I'm so excited, is the concealer that Sarah picked for me. It's this Jordana Take Cover Full Coverage Concealer. It's in the shade Ivory, 3 Ivory. Hopefully it's my shade. You can only really buy this stuff online, so I wasn't able to like see what shade I was, but hopefully this one will work. I'm so excited. Okay, so it is like a pretty classically shaped concealer in the sense that it's like a long tube with a doe foot. Let's see. Okay, it smells, this is so funny. It smells just like the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which is like a chemically scent. It doesn't really bother me. It's not scented of that. It must be an ingredient that they use. But anyway, let's see. Okay, it wipes on beautifully, but it does look a little bit light. So actually, let me blend in one side and then we'll go in with the other side. So Sarah knows that I love a good full coverage concealer, and in reading the description of this one, it was full coverage. So I'm really excited. Okay. That's amazing, and it's actually my shade. Okay. I'm here for this. All right, let me go in with the other side. I'm so excited right now. Sarah, you nailed it. Okay, let's keep on blending. It like blends in 2 seconds. Like, I don't understand it. I'm actually also gonna use it as my eyeshadow primer. That's why I also brought it up to my lid. Just because it's always nice to test how concealers do as eyeshadow primers, since I don't always pull out my primer, you know? Okay, I love that. It looks flawless. I feel like it took 2 seconds to blend in. The shade matches me. I do see a little bit of the product sinking into my fine lines, but I mean, I've never had a concealer that hasn't done that, so it's not really an expectation or a hope. But the coverage looks amazing and it doesn't look cakey at all. It looks very skin-like, so okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that concealer kind of dry down before I go in and set it. And the next product that I'm gonna be trying is this Flower Beauty blush. It's their blush balm and it's in the shade Pinched, and Sarah thought I would really enjoy it. I've been literally looking at Flower Beauty forever, and in particular these blushes. I don't own any kind of like liquid or cream blush, and I've been really wanting to get into it. So I'm so excited that I get to test this one out. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it up. I haven't even like swatched it or tested it yet. And I'm gonna put some, oh, I see the product coming out here on the back of my hand. And I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my finger and kind of blend it out on there so I can pick it up with my sponge and kind of dot it on my face. I've never done blush before or anything else, so we'll see if I look a little crazy. So I picked it up right there on like the little part of my beauty blender. And oh my God. Okay, I like that, but I think I need to add more color. So let me pick up the rest for the other side, but I want to build this up just because it's the most beautiful color. Okay, let's add some more. I'm having too much fun with this, guys. I love trying new things, and I love like people sharing with me what they think I would like, because sometimes like you don't think of a product that you might like, but you don't know how it's going to perform, you know, versus someone else who's already tried it and they know, you know, other things that you like. So yeah, all right, I picked up like a lot more. And oh my God, okay, so this color, it's called Pinched, so it's not very like descriptive in terms of like the shade, but it definitely to me looks like a very like corally kind of warm pink, which is what I love in a blush. So it looks so natural, it looks so glowy. I mean, look how radiant my cheeks look. Like I actually pulled out a highlighter for this video, but I'm like, do I even want to highlight when my face looks like this? Sarah, 2 out of 2, you are crushing. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm not using, actually, let me add a little bit of highlight. You know what? I pulled out my ColourPop Lunch Money highlight. I've actually started to really enjoy this. When I first bought it, I didn't actually like it at all, but now I've discovered the way that I like to apply it is with my finger. So I just kind of rub my finger in here and before I powder, and just right on the high points of the face, and this is how it looks good. If you put it on with a brush or over powder, it's just not a good look. But like this, it just adds the most gorgeous glow and it looks really good. So, hey, maybe I'll become a highlighter girl. Who knows? But I'm really actually enjoying this and I've been doing it pretty much every day. Also gonna add a little bit to my forehead up here. Just add a little bit of glow. A little bit to the bridge of my nose. And my Cupid's bow. Now it is time to set my under eyes and to set my eyelids, and I am gonna have to set the perimeters of my face just because I'm never gonna be able to blend bronzer on top otherwise. So I did pull out my e.l.f. concealer, which is the one that I picked out for Sarah, and I love this. It's a great powder. I think it's completely underrated. No one's talking about it and I don't know why. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm tapping out the concealer that got into my eyelid crease, and I'm just gonna kind of tap out the little bit of concealer that got in to my fine lines. And now that that's smoothed out, I'm gonna take my velvet sponge, just dry, to kind of set / bake my under eyes. And I'm gonna take a brush and set my eyelids and the perimeters of my face. Okay, I'm all set. I have to say, the way my complexion looks right now is absolutely gorgeous. I love the blush and I love the concealer. So as I said, 2 out of 2. The next product that Sarah picked out for me is this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Dolce. So I love a glowy bronzer. By the way, let me just show you guys. So you open it and then you open it again and it has like this little brush compartment. I just kept that to show you guys. I'm not going to be using this just because who really uses the brushes that come in, you know, makeup situations. So anyway, so I do love a glowy bronzer and I currently only own one and it's high end. It is my Hourglass bronzer and I've been looking for a drugstore alternative and I've been kind of having my eye out for that. So I'm so happy that Sarah picked this because I had been eyeing this one, but I wasn't sure, but Sarah loves it and she thinks I'm gonna like it too. So we shall see how it does. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush. It's really actually a blush brush by Real Techniques, but I like to use it for bronzer and kind of dip it in here and see. Ooh, okay. It is a really nice tone. I feel like this is the lightest shade that they have. They do have like two other, I think they're slightly darker and like the undertones are a little bit different. But this is actually a really good shade and undertone for me. And it's certainly very glowy. Ooh. Yes. I love this, okay. Ooh. It's like glowy, but it doesn't look glittery and like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, it gives you that luminous glow that you want without like the glitter particles. It's really nice. I'm gonna do the W technique that I like using for a more sun-kissed look where I kind of bring bronzer in a W shape across my face so I get the bridge of my nose and it kind of looks like I've been out in the sun. Sarah, 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. This is, I love it. Like, look how beautiful my complexion looks. I look glowy, I look fresh, but I also look like concealed, you know? Like, I still have good coverage, especially my under eyes that are fairly dark. So I have to say, I'm very here for this. So up next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to fill in my brows quickly. I'm just going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow. It's just what I've been using, and it's so easy. Brows are on. I kind of did them lightly today. I wasn't feeling a super bold brow. Sometimes I feel like when I have a very beachy look on, I kind of like a lighter brow. I don't know. Okay, so when I was thinking about which eyeshadow palette to use, I honestly had to pick Miss Bliss just because I was having FOMO if I didn't. Like I would have been like, no, I want to also use it because I love it as well. And that's why I think Sarah will love it too. So this is a palette I am going to be going in. I think I'm going to do a very simple eye look actually. Let's see. I'm feeling very much of like the kind of more orangey corally tones, not the pinky tones. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do kind of a simple eye look using those. You can't see my outfit, but I am wearing like a mustardy pair of shorts. So I figured the yellows would look really nice. So first I'm going to go in with the shade Optimist down here, which is a matte kind of coral shade. Now that that shade Optimist is blended all over, I am going to go in with, let me think. You know what? I think what I'm going to go do is add this shade Palo Santo, which is a glitter, and it's very much like a mustardy glitter, peachy mustardy glitter. And I'm going to put that all over the lid, and I'm just going to use my finger for that and build it up. Now that that's on my lids, I'm going to take that same fluffy brush again and blend it out, but I'm actually going to blend it out with the shade Vibrant Thing, which is a matte shade, but with like little particles of like, it's called like pearlized glitter or something like that. It's like a matte shade with the faintest hint of sparkle, I guess. And I actually really like it as a transition shade between the matte shade that I have all over and the glitter shade, or the, not really glitter, the shimmer shade that I put all over my lid. I mean, hi. So good. I am going to take a small brush, and I'm actually going to take the shade of Quartz and put it on my brow bone in my inner corner. I actually love the way that this shade looks for that purpose, and it kind of makes it a little bit of a pinkier look that I also enjoy. you know what? I think I'm going to open up my eye a little bit by taking this pencil brush and putting that Optimus shade, the first matte that I used, in the lower lash line. Okay, so let's assess the situation because I've only got a few steps left here. So I need to do my mascara, which you guys know what's coming, set my face, you guys know what's coming, and do my lips. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is do my lips, then set my face, and then finish up with mascara. So for lips, I'm just gonna be doing a nude lip. I think it would look good with this. So I'm just gonna take, it's actually a ColourPop lippy pencil and a ColourPop lippy stick. The pencil is in the shade BFF. And the lipstick is in the shade Aquarius, even though I'm not an Aquarius, but I looked and they have no Leo shade. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm gonna line my lips really quick. My lips are lined. And now I'm just gonna top it off with a little bit of lipstick here. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't think I want to add more bronzer or anything. I'm feeling very glowy and bronzy without it being overpowering. So that means I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to be using this. So again, Sarah picked this out for me, and it is the Pixie Glow Mist. So I've heard her rave about this. I love setting spray. It's a step in my routine that I literally never skip. Like, I love setting spray, but I've never tried a setting spray that has like this oil. So essentially it has argan oil. I think that's what it is. It says, yeah, it's propolis and argan oil. And then it has another kind of liquid. So obviously water and oil don't mix, science class. So what you do is kind of, you give it a really good shake so that it gets a little bit as emulsified as possible as you can in the moment. And then you spray it all over. And I'm pumped because it's probably going to be super hydrating, super moisturizing, and it will hopefully melt the makeup right into my face. And this sprayer looks really nice. And I've actually never tried Pixie before. I think I maybe did maybe 10 years ago or something crazy like that, but I can't remember. So in my head, this is my first time trying a Pixie product, and I've been looking at them for a long time actually, so I'm really excited I get to try this. So again, a good old shake, shake, shake. And let's see. Oh, all right, now. That is the finest mister ever, so I think I have to get a little closer. That should be good. So, ooh, actually, problem. I normally tap in my setting spray with the bottom of my sponge, but this has blush on it, so I'm just gonna use the side. I just like to tap it in so that all my makeup kind of sticks to my face. That felt really nice. As I said, it was a very, very fine mist, which is good because it doesn't spit at you. I will say that some of my setting sprays are kind of spitty. And it smells really nice. I can't describe the smell really other than really almost essential oily. It smells nice. I like it. And it melted my makeup into my skin really beautifully. Sarah, not that I'm keeping a tally or anything, but 4 out of 4. And last but not least, this e.l.f. mascara that Sarah picked out for me. So I'm so excited to try this. It's the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl mascara. I've tried a different e.l.f. mascara. I forget the name of it. And I didn't love it. It's okay, but it's nothing to kind of rave about. So what I look for in a mascara is I want my lashes to be super volumized, super big, and essentially look fake without them being fake. So I'm hoping that this mascara has that effect on me. So let's see. I'm gonna get this mirror a little bit closer to me so I can more strategically put this on. Okay, we're adjusted. So let's take a look. So it's kind of like a curved wand. I don't know if you can see that. Definitely a curved wand, and it's the kind of rubbery bristles, not the other kind of bristles. So we'll see how it performs. Let's see. Okay, that went on fairly thick, which I like. And let's see if it actually will curl my lashes nicely. Okay, I built up one coat quite a bit, and it's nice. It definitely curled my lashes fairly nicely, and they are fairly thick. I do like them a little bit clumpier. So what I'm gonna do is do my other eye and then come back to this one and do a second coat. I mean, I normally literally do like 3 coats of mascara. So let's just see how this one builds up. Okay, so that is 1 coat on each top lash. I'm gonna go in with a second coat on each top lash. Oh yeah, this is building like a dream. So I think the trick here is to do one coat, let it dry a little bit while you do your other eye, and then build it up. Oh my God. Ah! So good. So good. I get so excited. Those are my top lashes done, and I have to say, long, volumized, curled, kind of thick lashes, which is exactly what I'm looking for, and this is exactly what I got. All you need is 2 coats, and you have big lashes if that's what you're looking for, which is what I look for. I like a big lash. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes and see how they look. For bottom lashes, I do only 1 coat, and it's just to get my lashes to be black, not necessarily to like add a ton of volume or make them look any thicker than they are. I just like a really thick top lash. So guys, this is the finished look, and can we let's just all take a second. Round of applause for Sarah. Sarah, I am so happy with how this turned out. Actually, let me put my hair down because I feel like I look cuter with my hair down. I cannot believe how beautiful all 5 of these products are. So let's do just like the quickest recap. This concealer is gorgeous. I mean, hello? Coverage, blends out quickly and like a dream. I don't really see any creasing now that I've set my, now that I've set the concealer. I mean, it'll probably crease later on, but like every concealer does, but for now it looks beautiful. Beautiful texture, loved it. Now all I want to do is a full face of Flower Beauty. Like, let me know in the comments if that's something you would enjoy. I feel like this has got me really interested in trying a lot more Flower Beauty stuff. So good. Then we've got this bronzer, which I'm gonna have to swatch next to my Hourglass bronzer to see if the tone is similar, because it might be an amazing dupe. But even if it's not, in terms of tone, I feel like it performed beautifully and it looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin. And even for me, I'm a little bit darker than Sarah for sure. It still looks gorgeous on me. So I'm so happy she picked this. Love this. I'm gonna keep on using this actually. I normally keep like 1 setting spray out that I try to like use instead of keeping like a variety of them. And this is the one that I'm gonna keep out. I really like it. It smells beautifully. It has like the smallest hint of like a natural scent, and I really like the oil, and I feel like it really both kind of melted my makeup into my skin really beautifully, and it's definitely adding a little bit of glow. So very into that. And last but not least, this e.l.f. mascara. I mean, I had kind of given up hope on e.l.f. mascaras after doing my full face of e.l.f. makeup. I'll have that video linked up here in the eye, because I picked up a mascara that it just wasn't nearly as good as this one. So really happy about this find, just because it's super affordable and I love e.l.f. in general. So yeah, again, we are doing a giveaway as a part of this collab. So in order to enter the giveaway, just to remind you guys, this will also be in the description box. Subscribe to both of our channels, like both of our videos, and comment below and let us know on each of the videos which product you think the other one kind of did the best job at picking out. So yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of content, especially if you're new here, if you're coming over from Sarah's channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you find that, you know, this is content that you think you'll also enjoy. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friend.